On one of the first days of my psychology class, my professor said that Descartes had opened up a new way of thinking. Apparently, Descartes was one of the first people to decide to operate on the body, or to take a mechanistic view of the body, which essentially said that the body is just like a machine, that you can examine it, and if you do certain things to it, it can work better or worse. And he said that this overturned the popular Christian view, which said that the body was the temple of God, therefore you couldn't meddle with it. And that got me to wondering, is the body sacred? Alright, I'm reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. It says, "Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body." I'm starting out with the belief that what we do with our bodies matter, but I'm still not exactly sure why. There are some people who believe that our bodies are inherently evil. This is called asceticism. It's the idea of starving the flesh. The problem with that, though, is that it's not our physical bodies that's a problem, it's the fleshly nature. A few weeks ago, my pastor preached this really interesting sermon about the resurrection of the body. And he talked about how we have this wrong idea that it's not our bodies that go to heaven. What he said was that when we become Christians, our old natures, or our old spirits, in a sense, die, and we take on the Holy Spirit. So our spirits are already resurrected. And then when our physical bodies die, they too will be resurrected in a completely new form in heaven. Essentially, if God is working towards the redemption of our bodies, then it matters what we do with them. Especially also since our spirit and our bodies are so interconnected. In order for our spirits to be right with God, we also have to do things in the physical world. The question that I'm still wondering about, though, is yes, it matters, but how does a belief that the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit influence the way that we act? I don't think it means that we should assume it's perfect and that doesn't ever require medical attention. But I also wonder about other things like tattoos or pierced ears. How do you know what's honoring to the body, or what is honoring to God through the body and what's not? Hopefully this question has made some sense, because I am actually kind of curious as to what kind of answers are out there.